Good evening. Can you hear us? This is JC, live at Murphy's. What a game we have here tonight.
Alright, what you got with it? Because he wants to start after this now.
Yeah, we're on Murph and do you want some? Yeah, get Jeff in. Will you grab the chair from in there for Jeff? The chair? It gets whamming this commentary.
Yeah.
So what you're doing then, Chief? Are you into technology or?
Yeah, a bit, yeah.
Sorry, mate.
I think what's on there? Does it say 23? It's 23,200 now. What's it say at the bottom?
Not sure, man.
Where bottom it say there?
No.
Alright, Jeff. Go on.
Right, okay.
A bit of cushion.
Down, mate.
Alright, dude.
Thank you. Check me live on now, sir. Alright guys, Lucas in action.
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on, Jeff, and good evening from Murphy's, Doncaster. 20. Hey, on, Jeff. We'll get you up to it, pal.
Hook me up.
23,200, Jeff, is that correct?
Yeah.
Has it gone up since?
No, that's it.
23,200.
I'm just eating these crisps first.
It is all counted. We are ready. Yes, Moosey. Definitely, mate. Lemon Fantas are down, and Ricky could do the ironing golfer's shirt just before weekend. I think Ricky's done that job before. Good evening to everybody in Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, West Yorkshire and Ireland. Massive game tonight, Jeff. Evening, Phil. Don't go away, guys. We have an absolute treat here. I think this is going to be the game tonight. The real, we had the real deal last week, and now we have Ireland's number one against Jack Heckingbottom, live at Murphy's. And if all goes wrong, we've got main man outside of us as well.
The gal?
To sort it all out. Here we are then, we're lagging off. Frame one. Here we go. Good luck.
Hope it's a good game for all viewers. I'm honest. You've got to be honest though, JC. He makes pull of it, doesn't he, George?
Yeah, we're definitely recording there. Is that definitely right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't he? He creates it, doesn't he?
He's the man. Andrew, £23,200, and that's what it says. Yeah, George is a big character in pool. He gets a lot of stick, but he's definitely good for pool. Mike's crackling, Paul. Is it crackling again?
I think Jack was little bit unnoticed. He's better than you think, Jack. A lot thinking he can't win this game.
It's still crackling, huh?
And there's 23 grand, so some believe in it.
Better.
Yeah.
Right. Let me know if it's any better, that, Mark. Yeah, he's under radar, Chief, isn't he?
Yeah, he's under radar. But good player, very good. Very intelligent. If he starts well. Just been looking at George, to be honest though. He's a big lad at Tom. He's in shorts tonight.
Top man, Mark.
Yeah.
But does he know it's on YouTube? On Murphy Sports Bar.
Be a nice start this. Mop these yellows up, Jack. Oh, that looks beautiful. Oh, we're going to go on ale tonight, but I'll end up fainting.
Evening, guys. Sounds bad.
Sounds bad. Still, Janet, can't hear us, right? Give us a little insider what's happening. Be a nice start to the match. These yellows going. Little bit of left hand side there to take him lower down. Play this, come through that gap on cushion, down back side at red. Lovely for this yellow. Shouldn't be a problem. He's got to judge it right though, especially being just recovered. Cushions play a little bit different. This could go slightly awkward. Thought so.
I'm not sure.
He's snookered, as you said. I was just sitting low. I want to play it with running there. I'd have stunned it down. Stunned it down by the like, touch of left. But not top at ball. So that's taking it round, stunning, fetching it down. You know what I mean, Geronimo?
Yes, sir. We're just having some technical problems.
Is it still sounding bad? Oh. Cheers, Mark. I haven't seen you for ages. You're not bothered about me. Mark Rose is not bothered about me anymore. I just don't care.
Swerve action. No.
He could have done again after a good start, Jack, I think, because it's a big pot when he's not.
Yeah, definitely right.
I think George is obviously more experienced, isn't he? He's played a lot of money games. I think he'll settle quicker. Just looking at George now, he's quite a big lad at top. He's in shorts tonight. Last time I saw legs like them, they were hanging out of a bird's nest. Don't put it on me, Mark. You'll know it's you who's neglected me. Work comes first with you now. Work should never come first. Friends come first. Who's saying, oh, what? Jack won't get to 15? Don't talk stupid.
I love it, don't they?
He's had the first chance and blown it. Like I said, JC, I think he needed to settle there and get them.
Yeah, definitely,
Because
mate.
he's just slightly more inexperienced, like I've said, than George.
George has
I
played.
think he'll make sure of these. He'll definitely get these. Obviously they're easy, but
Yeah, he's played a hell of a lot of money matches.
he'll scroll back off push. I think for this bottom one first, with straighter on it. I don't think he's alright there. He had too much angle before. composed.
Very Jeff.
Just screw back about a foot to leave us then straight up middle one. Beautiful. Yes, it's one long way to go like, but it's nice to get first under your belt. That orange and water's like amber nectar.
You're doing a bit of training, Jeff, are you?
Oh, loads, mate, yeah. Fit as a butcher's dog.
Swagging.
Swagging.
Good start for Mr. Tierney there, 1-0 in Doncaster. Who was the ref? Do you know the ref, Jeff?
John Attrish from Nottingham.
Very good.
Known him a lot of years. Very good referee. He's played for Notts for years. He's always had a dealing with county and that way, Nottinghamshire.
Very good.
Good bloke, good ref. I'd have left it though for 200 no's.
Is that what it was? Wow.
Nicker, JC.
200 action.
Yeah.
Lovely.
For setting a triangle up and watching them walk around the table.
Unbelievable scene.
I know. All his drinks free and all tonight.
What's this? I've seen you and Arfan doing some swagging, potting some reds and yellows. How did you come about that, Wad?
It's only just been recovered and I think they're having a bit of trouble getting front ball and spot. Shouldn't be. It's mad, isn't it?
It is, Chief. George de break, frame 2.
Is it well? But he's dry as a bone.
I think he got a red hit middle, Jeff.
Oh, did he? Didn't see it. I didn't see it red. I think Jack needs to sit down, I think. He's his own man like, but when it's not my shot when I'm playing a game I like to sit down.
Yeah.
He's like on edge as always looking. He just needs to, I just think he needs to settle a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's nerves. He's not, we forget how young he is.
I know.
You know, he's...
I shook his hand earlier, his hand was shaking. He says, don't waste it, put it in my pocket.
You'll love it. Mr. Ford, I have never ever seen anything like what I saw earlier on today, sir. 60 days he got.
This is a brave pot for his first red.
Maybe
I
number one.
know they're slightly generous like, but still brave for his first red.
Yes.
That shows a bit of confidence in GT, doesn't it?
It does, sir. And of course he's got a game tomorrow night as well for
Against Portman.
Mr. Portman in Rotherham.
Not it worse.
Oh, it's...
Obviously the boys are going to be behind Jack, so when out goes wrong he's going to get a bit of banter tonight, is George. He's going to get a lot of people saying he don't want it, which is my pet hate. One of the worst sayings in the world. He don't want it, hate it.
What can he do here? Is he
I
screwing?
think he's going to try and pinch Jar and squint it bad red. He's played it nice, but it's still on.
I think it's made it even harder there, sir.
Probably has.
Before I was thinking they were going to play a double like afterwards, but...
I think he still needed to move that yellow away though. His only chance now is to roll this in, pop this other red down here and leave himself gap between yellow and black to take the red into the top.
That's correct, Jeff. And it's a toughie.
It is tough. It'll be interesting to see if, I'm not saying he's not going to get these, but it's tough, but it'll be interesting to see how Jack handles these yellows, if he gets a chance. He needs to make sure he gets them. His wrong side of red there. A little bit bit too much side on. Get him checked up too much.
Can he cross that back, Jeff, or is it too slidey, as I call it?
I think it's too slidey from there, definitely.
Because obviously cue ball's going to go.
I think he's just got to,
This
as hard as it is, I think he's got to just run into that yellow and leave his send. You can't tell on it, can you?
How's he playing
He's
this?
screwing.
No. That's the first mistake, we could say.
I'd run into that yellow there. What yellow's just above now? What white's just above?
Yeah.
And give him a cent shot into the top.
Yeah. Tough shot, but
Tough shot, but you've got a
he's giving
shot.
your son a chance, yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's giving himself no chance. So has he hit
There's no
that?
point just hitting it.
Has he hit it? He's
Yeah.
hit it.
No, but what's point in just hitting it? So of course you've got to smack them.
Yeah.
Well, let's see your minerals, Jay.
Here we go then.
Come on, Bobby.
We're playing this and knock it over yellow into play, I would say, Jeff.
Just nudge it. Leaves his son other one in middle.
Yeah.
So even if he knocks it a bit awkward, he's got that one.
To left hand middle he'll be leaving. That's a short.
I'd take this bottom one now.
Yeah, Ricky, how many would you say is in, Jeff? Would you say there's 100? Is that?
No, it was about 87.
Is that including winning? Here we go then.
Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect, J-Dog.
How many viewers we got, young man? Do you know?
It's usually saying YouTube.
More than X Factor, I've heard.
Really? $500? 465. Welcome.
465 listening to us.
Yeah.
Talk shite.
Yeah. Rapid this table, Jeff. Rapid.
Is it? Is it like lightning?
It's lightning tube.
Like my hand speed? Well, I know they were easy, but his eldest sent together with them. It's nice to. It should have been 2-0, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
Come on, Bobby.
Wow, yes.
That will settle him.
And one apiece.
Settles him, that. What's my name? Ooh, na, na.
You didn't tell me you were doing an hour for singing as well. Do you still not singing it, Bath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only when it gets cold. I seem to keep warm.
485 watching now, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from Ireland. This is the game in Doncaster, Murphy's. This is a
Stay glued.
Friday night action.
Stay glued. He's made a ball.
There's Mediella.
Black's in there.
Oh, back in. Wow. That's unbelievable. Is he allowed to touch him yet?
Of course he's allowed to touch balls.
522 watching. This is the game. £23,200 at Doncaster. Counted by my good friend Jeff Allen. Less commission. Akbar's.
Isn't it bloody crazy how they play 22 grand games now?
What's biggest pot you play for, Jeff?
About 30ish, I think.
What was that day at Ossett?
I ain't got a
Kid from
clue.
Newcastle. Wait from Newcastle.
I think Max won my biggest.
Max.
Max won my biggest pot.
Stream sound not too. Can't wait up, Chief.
Keep saying that, don't they?
Can't wait up, Chief, at all. Cheers, Steve.
Take it like far away as you can.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I reckon, really.
Try that, Steve. Is that any better? It might have been too close, mate, might it?
Well, I'm having information that it's alright.
Alright.
I've just asked somebody if it's alright and they said yeah.
Let me know, Steve. Is that any better?
Oh, na.
Wow.
You're bridging. He ain't got an easy opener, has he?
You happy with that? Wigwam.
I'm just looking here, JC. What are you thinking? Let's hear what you're thinking.
Bit of a safety action here, Jeff.
Just leaving him down here where there's nothing to do.
Behind red.
He's come out a little bit, but I think George will take a pot on. He'll not mess about. He'll show his authority.
He will.
He'll take that long yellow. I don't think them two yellow where he just looked at the plant though. I don't think it was past the second red.
It's very close, isn't it?
But he'll take this young yellow, I bet you. He'll kill it like a dream.
Do you think he'll take the one near the green, where the green spot is on the snooker table now?
Yeah, I think he will. Let's see what it does, because there's no point.
Oh, put it close then, nice.
It's a weird one.
What's that? Are they still saying it's bad?
Yeah. Not any better, Steve?
Just turn sound down. We don't know what we're on about anyway.
No, he's not taking it. Is he playing double red into... Is he playing here?
Can't tell what he's doing.
Well, this is a bit cool.
Oh no.
Oh, it went in top that.
He's played a hell of a shot there.
Good shot, Georgie boy. Good potter, George. Played a bit of snooker, hasn't
Yes.
he? Almost got an 8 break, I heard.
Here it is on a fin clip.
I don't think he's got angle to go into that other one though.
Wow.
He did. Nice shot that, GT.
Yes.
Good shot, to be honest, that one.
Yeah, very good shot, mate, to be fair. He's given his son a very good
I
chance.
thought it was too thin to it, that other one.
Yeah, he's played it very well, mate.
Watch how he kills this. Very surprised if he misses this.
Thank you.
Very clean potter.
Yes. So some
I
drinks.
think he's got slightly wrong angle there. Slightly wrong, innit? Who's told you I'm doing a bit of training then, JC?
Well, you know, I get to know.
You know too much.
Miles better. Thanks, Steve, mate.
You just screw through that gap from middle bag with yellow. Out top. Yeah, beautiful.
That's a beauty shot.
Played them nice. 'Cause Jack didn't think he'd left game from there, did he?
No, no.
Sometimes you play containers and get hurt. But I think Jack did play the right shots. He didn't fancy game, so you've got to do what you think.
Of course you have, mate. You've got to play the percentages.
You have.
Yeah, it's a very good clearance from the gentleman from Ireland, and he leads 2-1 at Doncaster Murphys. You're a bit like me at the minute, aren't you, Jeff? You're not very happy with pool, as in playing yourself.
no,
you like
yeah.
watching him still, but
Yeah, I'm
you
not
just
into it.
you've just not got your mojo at the minute.
Oh, yeah, it's ball, it does me head in.
Yeah,
I go to the gym, do a bit of circuit training, feel happy,
yeah,
do a bit of running, biking, you name it, I do it.
yeah.
I come here, have one game, if I get a bad case I could smash my own head in.
I know,
I just
mate.
think I don't need this game at the minute.
It's frustrating, mate, because you are what I call elite, I class you as elite.
Thank you.
You know, and that's not just talking rubbish. That's like, you know,
Is it all in that, Lucas?
well, a bit of vodka, but you know, I'll let you know about my gout tomorrow. But yeah, no, I do, mate. That's, you know, and obviously I never got to see much of Eric. Eric's like they said, Eric was similar, or
Eric's a good player.
Eric's a good player. I never got to see him really because obviously when I came back, he only really played one money match after that, I think.
He played Max, didn't he?
He did.
Jack's decided to sit on the table straight in front of the match table, so I can't see. Because I'm watching it on the table, not on the telly.
We have the G-Force Jeff Allen.
Who's that? Asking.
This is a gentleman here.
Big DP.
Do you know him?
Yes, a little slightly.
From Reading. Yes.
Is it Darren play I think he posts about Tottenham, doesn't he? Is he a Tottenham fan? Spurs fan?
I'm not honestly sure. I tell you who's messaged me today, John Joe Sharkey. Is he here tonight?
I haven't seen him.
He said he was coming tonight, John Joe.
There's a lot of strange faces, different faces in here tonight. I think
Some characters.
let's get back onto this a minute because I think George is looking slightly composed,
Yeah, he's going to play this
I
one.
think he'll play this and run into that red
I do.
near the yellow.
Definitely.
Just a slightly bit to right hand side to come off course into that red.
Yeah.
But you've got to judge him right. Bags are generous, so he's not missing this. Yes,
Yeah.
he'll be happy with that.
I'll be very happy with that.
He'll put that and run outside at cushion. Right, red. Past that red. Just top through. That's what it looks like live anyway, but not on the table. You might be thinking, what's he on about? But that's what it looks like to me when I look at the table. He can run down the side of that red. Even if he ran into it red, it won't matter. But he's not running into it red. He's going down. He's going down the side of that red.
Yeah.
If he just runs through. But he's a bit unsure. I don't know what he's thinking about. I don't like wearing these microphones. Spoils me hair, JC.
You'll get worse, Jeff.
Just played it like that.
Yeah.
I'd have run down. But I like running, don't I?
You do, Chief.
All he's got to do is make sure he gets a nice angle on here to get so he can get that down flat black. I want to play that one first, mate. I'd have played the other one. I'd have played the other one into the same pocket where he just played that in, and then that one last. I've just had some Thai crisps and I haven't been eating rubbish and they're repeating on me.
Evening, Gabe.
They're repeating on me. They're repeating on me.
Some character, this Jeff Allen. Here we go then, George.
Let's go into that red, leave us on black. Nice shot. Very good shot.
Yes.
That looks a bigger angle than it really is, because on table it looks easy. On the television it looks harder. But trust me, that's not an hard black. You can't go in off, so no, just play it. Yes.
Played it well and leads by 3 frames to 1.
3 frames to 1. I do know a lot about Jack though, and I know that like a lot haven't been thinking he can win this game, but trust me, he can. I've had a few games, not recently because I haven't been playing, but he's a very intelligent player, JC.
Yeah, he is.
He knows what he's doing, very.
He knows
And
the
I don't think he'll panic.
he knows the game.
He will not panic.
The thing is, Jeff, it's a long 21's a long time.
It is. It's a young age.
It is cheap.
A lot of frames.
It's a lot of frames to get.
It is.
You know, it's just an honour to be here tonight with a game like this, and it's very different from normal Fridays where we have the flyer and that.
I just saw Mikey Tomlinson then. I said, it's nice to see you in match, Mikey. He says, oh, I ain't nothing. I'm coming for the flyer. I'm coming for the flyer, I'm skinned.
Brilliant. I mean, this is tricky, Chief.
It is, you could do it.
Touching up.
Yeah, it's all, you don't need that when you're 3-1 down. You want to bite at cherry, do you know what I mean?
You do, yeah.
You need them to open and at least give you a chance.
That's
You don't want this.
But like you said, Jeff, he'll not panic. He knows it's game, and obviously he hasn't as much experience as George, but you know he's a cracking player when he gets going, and we'll have to see. It's a tough game for him, but you know he's more than capable of winning this match.
He is. Get some tissue, mate, please, to blow my nose. My nose is blocked. Cheers, Babs.
Mine's running, but I don't know where.
Sorry, boys and girls, but I've had to blow it. Because that is a mistake you can make when you're behind. You chase sometimes to catch up instead of just playing each game as you've got to.
Yeah.
Play the game.
Scoreboard
Don't
pressure,
play the score.
Right, have you done now, Jeff? Yeah. That's it then. We're
I think
back.
I've got a bit of COVID.
I tell you what you want.
World will be shutting down again.
Some chicken tikka keema bolty, that'll sort your nose out.
You think?
Yeah. Might have 3 days off work like, but you'll be alright.
Come on, yeah. Let's have a frame off your cooker.
There's a few, Janet. There is a few in for George, isn't there?
No, George has come on his own.
Really?
Yeah, he got picked up from train station.
Alright.
But all these have been phoning up all day. What time is George coming?
Alright.
It's mad, isn't it?
See, I just
He's got a
thought.
great fella in Janet, hasn't he?
I thought that side, what a way end as I call it.
Gabe's just put same. Here's mate, here's Gabe. He's underestimated. I'm not going to say it no more because it's not nice to say. But just watch the game and see what he's got in his locker. I won't be surprised if a lot saying he can't win. He can win.
Oh, you can definitely win.
Good head on his shoulders. He just looks a little bit not relaxed though to me at the minute, but he's bound to feel a little bit. George appreciating the shot there, it's nice to see. Just tapped the table, nodded his head.
He did.
I don't think, to be honest, I think if anybody makes a mistake, I don't think, obviously they're wanting reds, aren't they? Yellows are very awkward, reds are the best. I think he's got...
Well then.
Don't start that, don't want to be here, for God's sake, I'm going on.
You know that when you were saying that, I was thinking to myself, you can just get one yellow. They're all sort of, obviously they're all,
Yeah, but I think yellows are more awkward than reds though.
They are.
Both them reds went in here.
Imagine if he gets on the middle one of them three, if he could just land on it.
Yeah, but I still think they were more awkward than the reds.
Yeah.
Both gettable, but
Yeah.
you've got to be precise with your white.
Yes, sir.
Gonna be a long game though. Ooh.
What's this young chief doing at the side of us,
What's he
Jeff?
playing it?
Unbelievable.
Good shot, Jay
Yeah.
Doggerton.
Now then.
Let's see what you've got, Cock. Old is white still for that yellow in there. Screw up for them. Strung into that red, leave it send straight on that. Oh, that I was just looking, that goes in middle pocket first.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh, well, that does make it a lot easier then.
yeah.
Here we go then, young chief.
Old is white still. Just run into that red here.
Yeah.
Leave it in that middle bag with that.
It definitely goes middle, Jeff.
Yeah, he's looking now. And I think it does. If he's unsure, he ain't got to play that. He can scroll clear of that red onto onto anyone in this pocket, left and bottom pocket. But it must go.
You see on TV it looks tricky that, doesn't it? But it's it does look as if it pots for sure.
I always say though, JC, you know what? That an easy shot
Yeah,
is only easy because of the shot you played before.
that's right.
Like this one, he's got to get nice on this middle yellow.
He's not.
After that,
You know, he's a bit unsure, Jeff.
he could stun into that red really, at the side of that yellow.
Here we go.
He's following through for middle first. Now he's stunned into red like I
Applied
said.
it brilliant.
He queues up at top of ball, Jack, that one. Then it's bottom, then changes direction, a bit like Jimmy White. He hits bottom at ball and then comes up. Jack hits top at ball and goes down. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
I've seen him many a time. And I thought, what's he putting top on this for? Then on his backswing, he goes through lower. These should be going now, Jake.
Yeah, definitely, Chief.
Ooh. I'd have been tempted to go for middle then, roll it in and then that yellow in here. And go back up for black, but that's how you see it, innit? It looks very straight on that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But with no problem bridging is about 6'12". I'd need ladders with you.
Don't worry about ladders.
I've got a step ladder at home. My real ladder left me when I was 7.
Oh dear,
Oh my
that's
God.
not good.
You're just picking wrong choice of shots for me.
That's not a good shot, that.
No. A few mistakes creeping in, Jack, but it's normal, isn't it?
Yes.
For a young lad. And he needed a bit more reverse side on that to clear the reds, because he knew what he didn't gush. Won't be surprised if he didn't pot this though, because he's good at his. Very good with that.
Now,
Madness.
purely pressure.
I'm not going to have a little word with him in a minute, Cocker.
Yes.
I think he needs a shoulder. A minute. What's people saying on there? I haven't looked for a bit.
They're just talking amongst themselves, Jeff.
There's a few backed him, Janet. That's why he's got a few cheers. I know there's a few had a bit on him.
A few getting excited there, but
I forgot he's got 2 shots.
yeah.
George is even laughing his head off. With the usual, come on Jack, you don't want it. Fuming.
728 watching, Jeff, on a Friday night.
600 and
728.
728. Good crowd, innit?
It is. Oh. They're giving him some.
Don't bother Georgie boy. Somebody says how big's your belly, he lifted his shirt up. Bit disrespectful to be honest though, innit?
Yeah.
I don't like it, me, that. I don't like it. That's not doing it though. He ain't got into that right, has he? He ain't got into it enough. Still shouldn't be a problem, these. They're all saying aye aye. We're only going to take this one at bottom and Jack knackered.
Yeah.
They're bugging me. None love.
You just knock into this and knock into black, won't you, Jeff, and just leave it on. That's it.
Yeah, he's alright. 4-1, fucker. Don't worry about that. Gin and tonic don't miss these.
Yeah.
I bet he's thinking, call me fat belly again. I've lost one of the frame cut.
Yeah.
Just had a message off my son as well. He said, well, my daughter-in-law, she said there's 700 watching.
728, yeah,
Crazy.
at the minute.
Crazy.
We will get up to 1,000, believe me.
There'll be 1,000 later on at closing stages. It's not time to get worried, JC, but I think he needs a frame, mate. Well, obviously he needs a frame, but for himself, for a bit of relief. This mic thing's doing my head in over my head. I don't like out ruffling my hair up me.
Yeah.
Paid £3 grand for it.
I was going to say something, but I'll leave it for another day later date. I don't fancy getting in trouble.
Yeah, Janet, it is disrespectful. Bugs me. I don't like it. Then there again, look, we're having a bit of trouble with spotting that top ball, and it only recovered the other day. Usually, do you know what impact on braking? It causes a little divot, and it gets harder to spot.
Yes, sir.
But it shouldn't do after a week. He's made a ball. Slightly awkward, aren't they?
Yes, Rick. Agree, mate. There is.
Rico, why aren't you here?
Rick's not allowed out on weekends.
I ain't seen
Friday,
Rick for-
Saturday, Sundays.
I ain't seen Rico for ages.
He promised he would take me for a curry once, and I'm still waiting like that.
What curry do you get, you?
I like a chicken tikka keema bolter.
Tikka, I like taka, chicken taka. It's a little hotter.
You'll get game stop, you.
For all you young ones out there, you don't know how taka or an otter, can you remember?
I can't call you, Jeff.
Taka the otter.
Evening to everybody from Ireland. George 4-1 up at Doncaster in a race to 21.
It's not that he's fallen up, it's how he's looking, his demeanour. I think he thinks he can't lose this game. He's He's like composed and slightly. You can just tell he fancies it. And I think Jack's got to put some doubt in his mind. Nobody plays well when they've got doubt. It's an easier game when you've got no doubt.
Mind games, Jeff.
It is mind games. Exact same situations can look hard or easy depending on frame of mind.
That's right. Nice, tried to get that out.
If you're oh, look at this, he's just going to play this and put him in a bit of... He's just going to touch yellow and then leave him with nothing. Leave him no shot.
Yeah.
He's got his head screwed on, hasn't he?
Yeah. I'm very experienced.
He's just looking if that's a total, because I think that makes a bit of difference with this shot. If he hasn't got it to cushion after contact. But if he has it, it isn't. In all fairness though, George still needs a shot where he's got to develop this last yellow, so all's not lost with this game. In fact, Jack's favourite if he gets a good, if he hits this for me.
See if he plays that, Jeff.
He's not moving that, for God's sake.
Yeah, he could.
Jack, please don't move that red. Good lad.
Played a clever shot there, George.
Left him an angle where he can just screw behind, stun behind black, not on that red and yellow. Yeah, he couldn't have left it any worse, to be honest. He couldn't have hit that and left it any worse.
Yeah.
Perfect angle. He's only got to roll this in, come off back off course, roll that in middle bag. Harder than it looks, because it's like he's got to trust tail and just roll it. He'll get there, then roll it black in there. Should be no problem at all. Just drop it in. Drop it in and it's 5-1, JC.
Yeah, and if there are any doubts about the real number one turning up in Doncaster, he's here. And he is on his way to a 5-1 lead.
I hate these though, me, where you just got to do that. Don't get me wrong, he's done it lovely, but it can be a bit awkward when you've just got to landing, rolling ball like that.
Yeah.
You think, what's this for? Roll off.
This black. It's 5-1.
Looking very solid.
Yeah. 5-1 at Doncaster.
I'm just going to have a word with Jack, JC.
The crowd are very quiet. Need to liven up.
Come on, Cookie, let's get into this game.
Have you played on this table in last sort of month?
I haven't played it all, mate, honestly. No. I come in club, but just for a call to Jack and Tom, I haven't played it all.
And the yellows are nice, sir. Are you happy with them yellows?
Yeah, he's got to, he needs to make these. I think he will, but he needs to make sure of these. Just work them out, Jack. Just work them out. You'll not get any. You'll not get them any better than that, will you?
No.
Them two are slightly awkward, what's together though. But should be no problem. But at 5-1 down, you start seeing problems. What's not there?
Yeah, of course you do, and you know it's not every day you play for this amount of money, Jeff. It's,
No.
it's a lot of money, I think.
It is. I wish I had it. You're not short of over 2 age, JC.
Oh, I don't know about that question. Do I have to answer that on stream, sir? I'm not short of a bob or two.
I went into the bank the other day, right, dizzy and falling over. I said, will you check my balance?
Oh dear, Jeff. Cracking jokes.
I think he's got to take their... what's he doing here? I think he's stunning onto that yellow middle line. Lovely shot. Lovely shot. But the things are just happening a little bit awkward. Look how they've gone.
Yeah, mate. It happens, doesn't it, when you're behind
Yeah.
it? Everything gets difficult.
Now he's got to take that one and run into that red, hasn't he?
Yes,
I think it's not going in off. Oh,
thing clip.
he's clipping that in the middle. But White's all over the table. He's not going. I think he's just got to go for that yellow and red, man. Just run into it red and leave it in the middle with others. I know it looks a bit in off on screen, but it's not. I have to keep explaining. It looks totally different on the table. He's running into that red. Just trust your centre, pot it, mate. He's going for the middle. Oh, he doesn't know where White's going. I won't do this. Come on, Jack. Take the yellow near the red. That's the one, Muggy. He's not comfortable, is he, Jay?
He ain't, pal. He ain't.
He can't take that. He keeps looking. His White flying all over because it's that thin. No, Jack. Trust you, said him. Take that pot into the top. I hope it turns out right this, because he's definitely going for that middle, because he's not even looked at the other one. Now he's looking at plant. That's harder than it looks as well. Why not that yellow at top, man?
Is he playing planting?
Yeah. Very hard, this. Beautiful shot.
Oh, is that...
There's not.
No.
Didn't know where the other one was going, did he? So
No.
that's. It's just
Wow.
not happening for him, is it?
No. Can he get somewhere behind this bad ball at Rayo, Jeff? And
Yeah, but if he does, he's only can roll it in and drop it in. He's not on black.
if he plays, obviously if he plays this one to middle first and get...
Yeah, but then that yellow don't
play
go
it
top
over.
where he's on now.
No.
If he leaves that one last.
Does it not pass the red? No.
No.
Oh, well, it's a very tricky finish then.
I'm not liking how these are, I'll be honest.
No. He's
No.
tried to invent something there, but...
No, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it, JC. I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
no. It's worrying signs.
It is. Because he's not going to make many mistakes, Juddy T. Is he?
No, he's a very solid player. Yeah.
JCYU, the sexiest man in all of 8 ball.
Was. There's a was there, and I don't mean there was in Wales either.
George is queuing nice, to be fair.
Queuing like a machine.
No, I'm not liking what I'm seeing, lads and lasses. It can change, but there's definitely some. I won't have gone into that many. I don't think. Can he get by that to get that middle pocket? That red, was it white go by yellow? To pop that?
I don't think
No.
it was, no.
If so, he's messed up there. He should have played on that instead of into it.
He'll have to play this to top right, yeah?
I don't think it goes.
Oh no, it must go
No,
past
that
yellow.
wasn't middle, yeah. I thought it did. But you couldn't tell,
No,
could you?
it was deceiving. Yeah,
I can guarantee you this is 6-1, me old fruit.
well,
Somebody's ringing you, mate.
yeah, it'll be somebody pretending
Pretending they love you.
they want to borrow and they're going to pay back.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them about, isn't there?
You know, you get some of these which say, "Oh, Jez, can you help me out?" Thinking, help you out?
If ever you want to make anybody disappear off face of earth, he's judged that wrong.
Oh, he has. But
If ever you want to make anybody disappear off the face of the earth and produce some magic and make somebody disappear, lend them some money.
yeah, then you know, is he tapping up the answer?
Yeah. They're cheering because he's run out of position. Jack's in a lot of pain here.
He is.
He's in pain. But you know what they say, no pain, no gain.
Yeah, he's in more trouble than Nick Leeson in Bearings Bank at minute. Believe me, Jeff.
We're all going to be in trouble soon with prices and everything.
But is, you know,
But no, it's Jeff, mate.
I know. he's lucky to be back at table, but you can look at it like that. But
I keep calling me Bert.
he's in a world of pain. Big Bert of Sesame Street.
He's in a world of pain. Because even if he hits it, he's left game, hasn't he? Unless he flukes yellow in middle bag.
Yeah.
And they're hard to judge off when they're close to the course. Come on, Jack. Bit of luck. No.
I think he fouled there, didn't he?
I think he did double it when it was that close, wasn't it? World of pain.
Excuse me.
When you're watching games like this, though, it makes you think. Because it's so
Excuse
easy.
me.
It's so easy when you're sat here.
It is, mate. It is, and you know, it's a tough battle out there, mate. You know, it's
And then you look daft with your predictions and stuff, saying it. Because you're saying that Jack's all this and all that, but he's just not showing it at the minute, is he?
yeah, mate.
I think you're going to start to get worried his backers in a minute, because obviously he's got a few if he's got 11.5 grand.
Yes.
I was talking to a lad earlier mentioning no names who was just come in club and had 750 quid on Jack. Who don't really even know him. I thought, wow. Well, I ain't had a bet. I'm skint me, JC, I'll be honest with you. Struggling a bit, me.
Struggling a bit. Yeah, Lee's asked a question there.
Where? Where? Can you learn me a bit?
Well, I can, Lee, but she's called Bronny, and she's she's not here. I can lend you money a bit. You know. What a wreck that is.
Yes. I'm not seeing nice signs at the minute. I'm just going to have a word with him while he's sat here, Jay. 1 minute. I just want to
Yeah, go and have a word with him,
Coming
Chief.
back.
You're not a Christian, Chief.
I
833 people watching. Welcome.
I've had a word with J Dog.
Very good.
I'm not telling you what I've said to him.
No.
My secret. It's my little secret. But I bet it comes good now. It'll come good, my little Jay. How many's watching now? Is the mower?
791, sir.
Nearly 800.
Yeah.
23,000, yeah, Ken. Nice big pot.
Aye.
What did I tell you?
Wow.
I've had a word and things are going to tell you. JC, you doubt me. Why are you doubting me?
Things are happening.
Watching pump these in there.
Yes.
These are going, so don't worry about these.
I wish my coal were going, Jeff.
You get stuck on a fisherman's friend.
Oh, you could have said that.
No, fisherman's friend. He's a fisherman, I'm his friend.
The famous Jeff Allen, live at Doncaster tonight, and he's here all night. Oh, I think he is.
I hope we get some free snap for
Red's just dropped in, Jeff.
yeah, just replace it, mate. The only other that can cause him a slight bit of trouble is that one in the middle of the left at black as you're looking at him. I don't think it was in that bag because of black, or the one because of red. Just got to work him out. This one don't gush first, screw back for middle bag. Then he can. This one don't gush first, screw back.
No.
This down first, screw back for middle, so leaves an angle on that middle one. Come down here onto the bottom cush, roll that in, and then that yellow goes in the middle bag.
Yeah.
He's going to play it plant bit, look at it. Come on, Jack, get your head on it. They're not hard, mate. If he plays plant on that, other yellow can go behind black then, so that yellow don't go. That's wrong choice, mate. Come on. Wrong choice, Cop. I hope it works out. But I won't be doing that. think this yellow can bounce back with it in front of black. You know what I mean, Jay?
Yeah, maybe he's thinking as well, if I don't get it,
Yeah, that's negative thinking, thinking
Yeah,
you're going
it
to pull
is.
it back.
at 6-1 down.
You should have took that down crush first and then played that shot. Got onto this bottom one, potted it, left that one in the middle bag.
Yeah. Well,
Wrong choices, mate. Now I think George will be looking at leaving an angle on the one nearest to the middle pocket to run into the black and yellow.
yeah. You've called it, Jeff. Would I be right in saying George has really only made about one mistake, really?
Yeah, I was going in this way. I stroke black out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's alright there.
Yeah, the real number one is in devastating form in Doncaster tonight.
Yeah, but Jack's getting a few chances, Jay.
He is, mate, and it's just purely pressure, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah.
It's,
Leaving his centre thin one into the middle, innit?
that's a strange choice, that.
No, because it don't go in this bottom. It don't go in. That yellow's in where he's just locked. But that is that's too thin. That's going in off that.
That's enough all day.
Unless he digs in. Cupid digging in.
Yeah,
He's missed it.
that's what I'm saying. Is that the turning point?
Come on, Jack lad. There's always turning points in game, you know.
There is.
Little shots
What's
turn.
he playing here, sir?
Double. But come in, safe with white if you don't go away. Don't say he's left a gap there.
That is,
Oh my God.
that is not good
That's
at all.
negative, that. Why did you just pop this one and get on it that course? But your mind goes like that, doesn't it, when you... But it needs to get confidence. Wrong shot, double off. He's going for doubles, G. GT. He's got it and all.
Well, he'll definitely just be going behind the black here, surely, Jeff. You don't have to do a lot. You see,
He's looking at leaving yellow in there to pop.
even if
Still
George gets the red, I mean, he's still going to have nothing. He bumped this on and off cushion and black. And white behind black
I
now.
think he's going for him.
It's going for him.
Yeah. Leaving angle on that to pop that skill shot.
Well, surely this had had a chance than what he was left with shot before.
Yeah, what he turned down, yeah.
Madness. If he's going here, this is madness.
To be honest though, it's an easy red, and if white comes out and he gets on black, Jack could kick his son for not having a go.
Well, yeah, but you've got to play it right shot, haven't you, Jeff?
And I think he's too straight. Oh my God.
Wow. This is definitely a crazy frame, this. Pumping this, is it now?
He's looking at skill shot now. Is what a shot.
They're cheering that he's left his centre shot, but it's not easy.
Definitely wrong choice of shots though earlier. I think I fancy him for this though, because they are generous, Jay.
Right, here we go then.
It's there.
Oh,
It's
no,
not.
it's more.
Didn't it jar? Take knuckle.
No.
He's looking a bit jaded, mate. Not liking it, Jay.
No.
I'm not liking it. The crowd's very quiet. No point in going out and having another word because I think he's a bit jaded. That's Cheatham's just messaged me, JC.
Yeah.
He said it's nice to have two top, beautiful lads on commentary. He says he loves you. That's all he needs.
Yeah, 7-1 down and in off.
It'd have been Daz tomorrow, wouldn't it? For a rematch
would,
if,
yeah.
If he hadn't hurt his leg.
Yeah, struggling lad.
I think he hurt his leg picking his wallet up.
I'm still waiting for the Akbars off him.
Oh, he'll be waiting a long time. He's not looking now, is he?
No.
Nice, if his light rest tool don't work, he'll be alright. He'll go out more than them what do. Bread and butter these, mate.
Yeah.
I think we should get some snap fun out, you know, commentator.
Phew.
Do you know?
I dare ask.
Ah, well,
What are you asking for?
whatever you want.
What are you having?
I don't know, it's in menu, but I'm hungry.
There's some like chicken and chips or something like that. Chicken burger, well done.
I'll just phone Tom.
I'll have a chicken burger, well done, with some chips. George is in
See
destroy
if Big
mode.
T answers this. T-boner. Tom,
What's up, Babs?
can me and JC have some snap with starving cock?
I don't know. 1 minute, I can't focus.
Alright, mate.
Wait, just wait. I don't know. Try to sort some out. I don't know, 1 minute.
Alright, love.
We'll sort some out.
I think he's busy at Barbie sound, isn't it? Put your hands now
What's happening, young chief, in here? Under pressure, aren't we? Aye, aye.
That's not brilliant, is it?
Wow. Now then.
He can part that though. It looks tight on
It does.
telly, but it flies in, man.
Now they're all big shots, Jeff, as
Yeah.
you know. But as the game's going,
You just know he's going to get it, don't you?
this is a big shot.
I just fancy him for it.
Oh, wow. That's unlucky.
I think anyway, that we're going to get a frame.
That is very
Come on,
unlucky.
you kick on now, lad.
How did he get caught?
Black went in, left hand side at white went in. Yeah. Well, it is very unfortunate that, Jeff. I mean, I'm not one for cheering when all like that
Oh, no, I
happens,
don't cheering in off it, because it was a lovely pot, weren't it?
There's quite a few players that are cheering in here, and
No, it was a good pot.
Yeah,
Didn't
it was.
deserve it.
no,
But It looks. He'll just brush it off, big GT. Look, he's just.
Yeah, you can't get in. You can't get in George's head. He's more worried about rack.
Thank you, JC. Offering me a crisp top.
Alright, man.
I'm not as dodgy as Del Boy, thank you, Damien. Look how that white's nestled on the edge, sir.
You what?
White's nestled on the edge, sir.
Put your hands on my body.
Patrick, I hope you're on a bat pool table, not fighting, mate. Pat Curtis, hope you're well, mate. Craig Williams, yeah. Chips action. Oh my God! Oh, it's he's missing quite a few, Jeff.
I think he needs the break, doesn't he? He needs the interval. I just hope it's after this frame for 10. Like you said, OJ, when you're just struggling that little bit, every shot's hard.
Horrible. Horrible game. And we've all been there, Jeff. Oh, I don't care what anybody says, that all these players, when it's not happening, it's horrible. You just, everything's difficult.
It's not just the pots what's difficult, your shot choice. I've seen a couple where Jack's took wrong shots tonight.
Yeah? Whoa. That frame where he played double,
There was no need for that one.
there were no need, to me there were no need, well, I mean I'm no expert on it, Jeff, but you know, I want to play it double.
Games can turn though, mate.
They can.
You haven't got into that right. Still got it like, but you'd like to have screwed a little bit more there. This makes it more of a blind pocket. Should be no trouble, but does make it slightly harder. Full tip.
Wow.
He ain't getting them from there, I'll tell him. I'll just probably run it down to this bottom bag, that red.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, JC, is I know he's just gone in off that black, but I don't think he's missed a pot yet, George.
You could, well, you could probably say that yellow he missed the top right in one of the frames, but there's still a long way to go, and you know, it changes, Jeff, doesn't it? Momentum.
I think Jack will get these, to be fair. Because that red's... No, I don't tell you, that red looks far away from back of the table, but it definitely goes down outside of that. That yellow goes down outside of that red.
And sometimes in games, Jeff, when you see your opponent struggling, and it can affect your game just slightly, can't it? And whereas you ease off, not ease off, but you know what I mean, just you think it's a lot easier than it is, and before you know it,
But Alex gone, I think Jack will be happy with 7-3 here. As daft as it sounds. 7-3, you're in game, aren't you still?
of course you are.
If he'd not gone in off there and George would have got them, it's 9-1.
Yeah. Do you know is there definitely a break after 10 frames? Do we know?
I don't think so. I think it'll be 20.
Is it 20?
But he could do one now, Jack.
Alex Ross says you're a mushroom.
Oh,
Do you know him, Wigwam?
where is he?
Somebody's just deleted comment, haven't they? God, I don't know who's in charge of that.
Alex who?
Alex Ross.
Don't know. Why would he say that about me? I've never done no wrong to it.
Did you beat him at pool?
I'm a mushroom.
Mushroom.
I'm a fun guy to work with. That's about it.
Fun guy. Here we go then.
Come on, Jay. On and off course. Up towards blue spot, Babs.
This is simple in practice, but under the circumstances for 23,000.
There's beautiful there. Roll it in middle sack with black.
Roll it in.
He'll be happy with 7-3, Jack.
He will.
And it just looks a little bit different in his. Come on, Bobby. That's nice. That enough? That enough?
Yeah.
Changes things, you know.
It does, 8-1.
I was playing Max. Can you remember when I played Max?
Is there a break? There's a break, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back. Please
See you in
do
a
not
bit.
go away.
See you in a bit, lads.
ladies and gentlemen, JC's back. Yeah, it's a mess, but fair bit to do for George here. I'll go for Just been joined by the golfer there. He still thinks Jack will win. What does everybody else think? If George has got the angle here, he'll be potting this and going into yellow and black at the same time. Well, it's the blackout. Yeah, so it looks like a double. Got to judge this well now. I suppose it's a bit unfortunate to land near the cushion, but how's he going to play this, guys? Wow, well, I suppose he just he's left him just out for a shot at it and played the percentage shot. This is a tough black. This is a massive frame as well. I mean, they're all massive frames, but this is very, very hard, this black. And he has left 5 balls on the table, which Ross Williams would clear up these on a Monday night. Yeah, Craig, I just said to Jack, like, if he can try and win this mini session 6-4 and leave himself 11-9 behind at the interval, and it's 7-4 at Doncaster, and the crowd are getting into it now. We have a bit of a game. Generally, in any money match, players get on little runs, and you know, how crucial will be that ninth frame where George potted the black and went in off. It could be very crucial. Big turning point maybe, but still have a long way to go here. You know, it's we're only 11 frames in, and George is not happy with this racking. Yeah. Here we go then, frame 12. George Tierney from Ireland to break. Some break. They probably play this red into the big pocket, as I call it, on the top left-hand corner. You know, it's you'd have to hit it very wrong to not to pot it. He's nailed it. He's given himself a brilliant opportunity in frame 12. Not a yellow.
How are you?
Hello, Winnie.
Well, I'm right, sit down, Are we back?
I'm back, G.
I missed a bit.
Yeah, couple of frames.
Can I just give a shout out to all lads and all fans from the Winstall TV, proudly sponsor of this fantastic game. How are you?
That's Doncaster's Ian Winnie.
Correct. The one and only Mr. Winstall TV.
I remember my first drink as well.
Can you? What drink was that, Jeff? Not Jeff. Jezel.
Come on, Jay, get these red knobs. Nice steady plant first.
Beautiful.
Nice plant. to start commentating like this, like Whispering Ted. Have you had up to it yet, you?
No, you said you were sorting it.
I've just ordered something for my son.
Oh, cheers.
And I've paid for it.
What?
I have,
I'm
paid.
not paying for it.
You do right. How should to do?
If you paid for it.
Yeah, I'm starving. Shepherd's pie.
I bet you half pay for it and all
I
that
have.
going on.
5.50.
Predictions then, what's
5.50. I've got 14.50 change out of 20.
What price do you reckon I am to pay for it?
Oh.
Now, come on, you're a very experienced man. If I'm going in the kitchen, what price have I to pay for it?
I didn't like saying it, it's free like, but that's me.
It's not a case of not liking it. You just got to get down to it, Jeff. I'm dying to say unbelievable, Jeff.
No wrong with that, lad. Jack looks a bit different, to be honest. He knows he's got to get going, doesn't he? His dad's looking on. Looking a little bit worried, his old Tom. I missed a few frames there while I was ordering my snap. What's happened? Jack done out, or George unlucky, or George done out?
George Brockendished.
Not about it.
He left his son a very tough black. George left his son a very tough black in first frame after interval.
Somebody said, oh yeah, tough black, but I think somebody said he were unlucky how he left his son at cuss shot before. Or something.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he played a double.
Yeah.
Like, if he's anywhere in the table, he can screw back for black, couldn't get on it or something.
That's right.
Well, that's what somebody said. It'd been nice to get that on that red Nate, black and yellows first. It's going to be slightly more awkward now. I think it only goes in middle pocket. He's thinking about not taking this down cush first because he can't get away from cushion. It's too straight on it, and if he pots it, it's too near cushion to screw off other one down. I don't think he can create anything off it. He's looking. Might end up having to take the other one first. If he had any angle at all on that, it'd be lovely, but I'm going to tell her when she brings me a snap. I'm going to tell her that Tom said it fun out. I want to say 550, yeah, it's the end of the day.
Unbelievable things.
Huh?
Unbelievable things. Brad's just asking how you are, G.
Oh,
Brothers.
brothers, I'm bang on, mate. How are you? Apart from the crazy world we're living in. He's not getting on that last red from there, I'll tell him.
This has got to be
Like
a
I said, I don't
very
think he could get away from Cush, so he should have played the other one maybe first. This one now first. This'll take some shot. I don't know even what he's looking at. don't
is
like
tough.
it.
This
It's
is
tough, this.
Yeah, it's tough.
Bit of right shot if his thumb's down there.
No. Oh dear.
Somebody says to me in the toilet earlier when I went in the toilet, obviously how long, I take longer in the toilet because I've got to unravel it for 5 minutes, but when I were in, somebody says, he don't miss all that George, does he? I says, he don't, but I think Jack's gifting him a few.
Yeah, there's been at least 2 or 3 frames
Yeah,
where Jack should have won frame and we didn't. But I'm saying we didn't. I say we because obviously I mean Doncaster. But you've got to, at this level, you've got to take the opportunities, and you know, as I say, you've got to get down
The game
to
is
it.
a lot easier when you come into the table with not a lot of traffic, and
Yeah.
there's not, and Jack's missing like last couple of balls a few times, isn't he?
Well, yeah. End of the day, we've had more traffic on table than M62 at the minute, but you know, George's playing his very, very calculated game, and you know,
Picking. It's like picking fruit, isn't it?
is.
It's picking him off.
I keep sneezing, Jeff. I can't get away from this cold. We might have to just.
You're giving me COVID. You.
Getting you COVID. There's more than COVID.
Has he missed?
He's left a bad positional shot.
How's he ended up there? I was just moving away from your sneezes.
No,
Jason.
I'm having a nightmare, Jeff.
I didn't know you'd been asleep.
I am having a nightmare.
I think you'll still clip this. Yeah. That's what George has got good about him. They can shout all they want. He just plays the game.
He does. Oh!
Giving him a bit of back-to-back now.
He gave it till there.
He's giving him a bit of bant back, innit?
The ref's put his, what do they call it, stamp of authority.
What's he said like?
You'll be out if you say that again or something.
What, somebody said something bad to him?
Yeah.
Fucking idiots, aren't they?
Yeah.
Bugs me.
Yeah, the real number 1 putting a big statement down here tonight. 9-4 up at Doncaster in a race to 21.
Nice break. A first viewing though, it's a work to do. What's Billy said? You're right, Bill. I've seen you for a while, mate. Billy Webb. He does. He seems to have got like in a slow. He needs to pick momentum up. You're right, Cop. I don't even look at comments, but I'm just reading a few, mate. There were a few saying it like half until like when I went out for my snap. Well, when I went, they were saying a few were saying that Jack will definitely be happy with 7-3
Yeah, yeah.
because it could have been 9-1.
Of course it could, yeah.
These are no gimmies though. It's a bit of work to do with these. Sheds a different light on it. So I think these. And now that goes in this bottom pocket. He's only got to run down. I think you can get on it now actually.
You can.
Go past that yellow off that middle pocket.
And he missed that red.
It's if he can miss the yellow, I think. He's missing red. But if he catches the yellow, he could make the red more awkward. If
Might be just for him.
yeah,
Might be
perfect.
just his signal.
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that Alex Witt one.
What's that?
I'm just saying the stream's freezing every 30 seconds for half a second.
Stream's frozen.
Might be just his signal. I've told him about these comedy iPhones.
This were a nice clearance, to be fair. Because he's getting these, isn't he? One that says the no gimmies is done well.
Yeah.
He looks the part tonight, doesn't he?
He's a very cool customer, Mr. Tierney.
And the ones he has lost, the frames he's lost, he's been a bit unlucky in them, hasn't he, to be fair?
Yeah. He's played well.
Yeah, he has.
10-4 at Doncaster then. Jack's got to get back into this quickly.
There was just a slight little reprieve where crowd got behind Jack, but there's a few now not even watching. I think they've lost a bit of hope and there's no need yet, there's a long way to go.
Well, it's a pleasure to be commentating with you, Jeff, I'll be honest.
Thank you, mate.
I just,
I think same with you, mate.
You know, I just think that they should have given us some snap for now.
When she brings mine over, I'm telling her that Tom said it's for now.
Did you hear what Golfer says? This is what have you ordered out? I said, Jeff's gone to do it. Oh, has he? Have you ordered me some? I says, no.
Who's that?
Golfer, you're not big golfer in there, Sam. He
Yeah,
said,
but I didn't know what you wanted, did I?
no, so
What would you have had, you?
chicken burger and chips. And he's like, oh, give some money, I've only got a card. I says, this is what happens when you carry a card. He says, what do you mean? I says, it's cash only, sir.
Now these will not get easier than these, will
Yes, he's got to get these.
they? Pick your speed up, Jack. Don't look for problems. Pump them.
Yeah.